Hello, welcome back to more Ghost Trick. Last time we got like a bunch of plot all dumped on us at once. We went to the prison. We were told to go to check prisoner D99's schedule, and when checking the other prisoner schedules, we're like, oh no, we can't read them. What the hell? But then we read his, and it's blank, so there's nothing to read anyway. And we're like, oh shit. And then he was like painting somebody, and it turned out that he was painting the faces he didn't want to forget, and he had just finished the final one, and it was our face, and we're like, what the fuck? And then, you know, he got let off, and we're like, oh shit, we gotta go tell Lynn. So then, we went back down to the phone place, and there was a call for Inspector Carbonella, and he was at, like, the commissioner's office or whatever. We're like, oh shit, let's go check in on him. And he was talking to the commissioner that apparently, you know, they have proof that, you know, almost without a doubt, Lynn killed me. And we're like, oh shit, and we watch the footage, and yeah, she shoots us on video. We're like, fuck! And then, there's a phone call to... I believe it's the park, where there's a detective posted there who's been watching someplace called Point X, which turns out to be the chicken kitchen where Lynn happened to decide to go meet Camilla. And apparently, they've been, like, watching the place for a while, and they're like, why would Lynn show up at Point X? And then there was, like, a crashing sound through the phone, and we're like, oh god. So now we're following that. Also, the prison is, like, it's 4 prisoners who have committed crimes under very specific, mysterious circumstances. That they believe are connected to each other. And Jowd specifically, Detective Jowd, apparently killed his wife, but yeah, they believe it's connected to this. So yeah. Now we're heading to the chicken kitchen to see what the hell's going on.
That's what you missed on. Whee! Was a timely reference.
I just can't get the images I saw at police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet, the restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. When I got here, I found the place in ruins.
Bet you Lynn's fucking dead again.
Well, what in the world happened here? I think this is Ben.
Oh yeah. Oh the heavens! What do I do? If I had known something would happen, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she had her fill. Actually, about the singing. She did tell me she had her fill a time or two.
The chef seems to be in quite a panic.
Has there been some child labor going on?
Anyway, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead.
Oh.
Can I get a hat wobble? Whoops, I didn't see what that message was. Can I still go see it? Yes. According to that police radio conversation I heard, Lynn should be here, but I don't see her anywhere. Seems like bad luck has it in for that redhead. So I was half expecting to see her in trouble again. I spotted the corpse of the van driver.
I bet she's under the chicken.
Fucking
Oh, she actually was. I was just guessing. Look at me! I'm dead! What took you so long?
Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here?
Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim.
Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies?
Oh, that's because I'm a detective. Has to be tough, you know. Well, Anne, how did it go? Check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99?
Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about, too.
Sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right?
Okay, and let's swap info then. Let's build to that. The police were staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X.
Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place.
That white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here.
Inspector Carbonella?
What in the world made you pick this place, anyway?
I guess I'd have to say because of you.
Me? Huh?
I meant the Kelly Clarkson song. Remember that note I found?
Yeah, I remember. That note I didn't get a chance to read.
You can't read. You know the place on a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words...
I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight?
Yep, apparently so. had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left.
And this here is Point X, so that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? Just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank.
What?
I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet?
Blank? Blank? No!
Huh? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. How come you're so upset about an undecided work schedule? I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself.
Do you know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day?
Huh? It means something?
It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. And that's because he's going to be executed.
Executed?
Do you know what the prisoner D99's crime was?
I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member.
That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Zhao would never do anything like that. The death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades, in this country of unspecified name.
Yeah.
Even if the prisoner wants it, like in this case.
The prisoner wants it.
There's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. And I have to find out what. If his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now.
So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. After all, he obviously knows me. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office.
Oh, it was just on your way, was it?
And while I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer.
Saw him? Where? How?
Not him, her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you.
No way. You're kidding, right?
What'd you have to say for yourself, Detective?
It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you.
If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure that it wasn't you?
Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information.
Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me.
What? What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. So I would hardly shoot you before I even heard that information, right?
I agree. That wouldn't make sense if it was before.
Huh?
But what if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. Or whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you?
I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all of my memories back. Maybe I really didn't. You told me something? I can't remember that part at all.
You got the information you wanted from me, and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened?
No, I didn't shoot you. Please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? So, what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. Are you going to get revenge? That will be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me.
Is this the ending I was hoping for? Had I unraveled all the mysteries of me?
But I still know who we are.
What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what.
You are?
I want to know everything. Who I was, why I was killed.
The miracle never happened.
And I'd like to know who those guys are, too. I want answers, and I'm gonna find them. But to do that, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay. I won't say thank you. Not yet. I won't say I'm sorry either. I'll help see to it that you get your answers.
Good. Now, I think it's time to go back to the past, to play the shitty games that suck ass. I can't leave you lying flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all.
He's the irate gamer.
Let's do the time warp again.
Note said the chicken kitchen, 10 o'clock. Wonder who that pointy-haired man was going to meet here. What's this?
I like the giant chicken on our head.
Yeah.
So it's like Sonic, how they had to do rollerblades for a
Here
while.
you go!
Does any other restaurant really do the rollerblades thing, or has done the rollerblades thing?
It's my chicken. There it is. Can I eat that thing? Oh.
I was always so impressed by the quote-unquote pixel animation of that chicken in the DS version. It took me a really long time to realize this game just uses 3D models. Because it really just looked like the most fluid pixel art ever on the DS.
Yeah, it actually does.
You're just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you?
Leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways?
But I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of.
Huh? What makes you say that?
The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself.
Oh, that waitress? The one with the chicken on her head?
The next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's.
Make a note of that for next time.
But anyway, if you hadn't tried to save that waitress, you'd still be alive.
Couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. Wasn't able to save that poor van driver, though.
At that speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it?
Okay, let's get started.
Yeah, skipping the animation because I'm impatient.
She died as she lived, buried under cock.
If you're gonna call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Sissel.
Sorry about that. I'm really bad with names.
The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. Alright, what do we got? We've got these two up here, which are out of earshot, unfortunately.
We can't remember what they're saying.
Don't yell at me. Apparently, we ghosts can't hear conversations, they're too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer.
What? But I want to hear what they're saying.
Yes, those two are definitely suspicious. I was supposed to meet somebody here at this restaurant tonight. Or maybe it wasn't so much just meet, but more like something else?
That's me. Yes, Sissel.
If all goes well with our deal tonight, we will have the power to change the world, sir.
Yes, it's a very important night. Indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes.
Deal? I wonder what it's all about.
I wish I knew. Those two are definitely worth checking out.
I enjoy the bartender's hair.
Yes. Alright, let's, What
Probably
was that
ghost
sign?
mode.
A tempting dessert menu, maybe?
It's kind of embarrassing to have somebody watch your every move like this. No, that sign was... kind of thinking about what did that sign say? I'm just a little hazy on that part.
In any case,
Which means
just
I
hanging-
shot it.
In any case, just hanging around here isn't gonna fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. Alright, well... Can we examine the note?
You wrote this note, right?
I think so, but I don't remember.
1 o'clock? That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it was. Now that I think about it, who you were supposed to meet might already be here.
You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. The restaurant.
What about this sign holder? It's no use. I can't read what it says.
Let's see. Oh, hey! I don't remember what that sign says. I'd like some water. Please ring the bell 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. Said those are the rules, apparently. Said apparently? What do you mean apparently? Don't you work here?
Quite a stickler for the details, this detective.
She's
Alright.
a detective.
Ring, ring, ring. You want more water?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't ring the bell. And what's with the more water bit?
Oh well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Oh, okay, I get it. This is a little dig, wasn't it? Kinda like, hey, where's my food, right?
No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring me my chicken soon.
Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. Yoink.
Dehydrated.
I like to stop.
Damn hydration culture.
Quick! Gotta get in the cot! We can't quite reach those. Nope. That's unfortunate. However, we should be able to hear these two's conversation.
We'll still be having the same conversation as earlier.
Here you go! Eh.
I like how the bird's technically a living thing.
I think I want to give the lady to Ben, but I don't know who. What between me and Stan. I'm trying to keep it even. I guess I'll take this guy. So what do you think, my dear beauty? I don't know what foreign accent to do with him, so just. Do you really think we can trust this deal? That doesn't really fit him. Shit.
For some reason, I envision an Elvis Presley voice.
This guy's like a simp. That's his whole character. So.
Give him a lisp. I don't know.
Do you really think we can trust his deal? Wait, what?
Fuck. Trying to think. Outrageously French again. Who knows? Gosh, nah, that doesn't work. Who knows?
Just
It's not-
actually
it's
speak
not our
French.
job. It's not our job to think about that. But
Try-
those
try go more
incidents
sultry.
did happen in this country, just as he predicted.
Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast.
And the man who laid
Oh
siege
no, I've
to
got
the
it! I've got it!
original-
Jesse and James. Let's do Jesse and James.
Oh. Fuck, what does Jesse sound like? Fuck, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
She's kind of like got a femme fatale thing going on with her voice, a little.
Yeah.
If you remember what James sounded like, I can take this lady, and you can take the other guy. If you remember
I
James.
think
better.
I remember what James sounds like.
Okay.
Kind of like Pegasus, but less extreme.
Yeah, kind of. He's like, this balloon is so slow. They're walking faster than us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can take the
Okay.
lead then.
And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. I think that's Jesse, right?
Yeah, close enough. But what if he double crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty.
No, he needs his deal too. And we've accepted all his conditions as well.
That means the bartender sounds like
and
now.
thanks to that,
I guess.
we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, Beauty, I don't mind.
What are these two? What do they know about this case at the special prison?
Special prison.
The guy who's saying national secrets, the man who held siege to Metro Police. These cases are classified information.
I've heard about both of those cases, and recently too.
perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. What this special prison is, but it's not known about by the general public.
So prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, is one of those special cases too, huh? These two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just a coincidence, could it? Yeah, so this lady's name is Beauty, and the other guy's name is Dandy, though that's never mentioned in the script. It's only in the manual.
Good. What is it, Beauty?
Why don't we move to a different spot?
Ooh, she can sense ghosts. Maybe.
That table in the back looks good.
Now you're talking, Beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I would object to that.
All of a sudden, I get this feeling somebody is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know.
That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go across the bridge of poultry to the land of love.
Must watch them walk all the way.
Yep, it's very important.
Absolutely vital.
Just happened? Did she sense we were here?
What, with her sixth sense?
You know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself.
Yeah, like what?
Like, breasts can tell when it's raining. If there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away.
That's called a sense of smell. But anyway, at least the situation has changed a little bit now.
I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific.
Says the ghost.
Come to think of it, we've been left behind, haven't we?
It looks that way.
Not having legs is even more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we going to do now? We're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we'd better shake a leg or we're going to miss what they're saying.
It'd be pretty hard to shake a leg not having legs and all.
Just
We're
like,
still talking about
imagine yourself
something.
as a pair of legs. What I hear?
Me too.
Is there in the trunk?
This is one big trunk. It seems pretty heavy too.
It's very suspicious. And red. Let's see what's in it.
Sorry, but that's not possible. It's locked.
Fine, I want to see what's inside.
You know, funnily enough, we really should be able to interact with the core that's inside there, because there is something inside of this trunk, and later on you do get to interact with the core of what's in there. So,
Well,
plot hole? No.
It doesn't work because it's red. I don't know. You ring there 3 times?
I believe so. Or just once, apparently. You rang? Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there and you started to get lonely, right? And so you decided to call me. Aw, that's so sweet. Steak. Whatever you want. Do you like a
Forgive me.
I was gonna say, who voices what the hell is the bartender from Catherine? You could do a voice like that.
Oh,
Am I crazy?
Theme as a voice.
Am I crazy in remembering him as Jameson Price, or is that just I know
I think
that's
he is.
okay? I know Sojiro is Jameson Price. I'm like, am I confusing the two because they're both Atlas people who run a like you know food establishment? Anyway,
Forgive me. I didn't ring for anybody.
what?
Now, could you not stand in my light, please? I can't see my glass properly.
I've been working here for 2 days, and I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Sheesh.
This is a surprisingly short career with this place. So I was wondering, not stuck over here by any chance, are we?
We just might be.
Okay, well, I have two thoughts. For one, if we want to get over to where those two are, I have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow.
Sounds about right. What's your other thought?
Doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help.
So I guess we have to find somebody who can help then. Well, only one thing to do. Well, we've already had that dialogue, but what if we, broke a little something something? Oh, you just broke that glass! Just like you did my heart.
Broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. You can't just leave it! Somebody might get hurt!
Doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there?
The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Cases? Yes, please go and let them know about the trunk, if you would be so kind.
How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know.
Phoenix just visits here and then he loses his first case ever.
What girl?
I agree.
Me too. Oh, great.
Fantastic. Dispense.
Well, now he's
there
put
you
it down. How's it cool?
go. Oh, okay.
Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days, and I've had my eye on you this whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun.
I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Does she get to keep the outfit?
Those you been.
Alright, yeah. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Manlet.
I love dragging things off first.
Yes.
Here we are, finally!
I feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though.
Not me! Yeah, we just delivered their lost trunk to them, after all. It was at least that much.
What kind of detective says something like that?
Dead kind.
Swing that light.
Whee!
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
That's what he loves about her?
I don't get it either.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. Who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, that is, of course.
She'll whack
Oh,
his
this guy
pee-pee.
really is a simp.
We can talk about that when we're alone.
But aren't we alone now, Beauty?
Huh? Think she senses her presence again?
I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug.
I just hate little bugs.
Actually, the miraculous kind.
Hmm. I like, waitress over there flying ass over tea kettle into a... Not quite into a boudoir, but could have been.
What? After all that trouble, it happened anyway?
It looks that way, yes. It's not over yet, though.
It's not? What are you talking about?
You're not dead yet.
No, but I'm going to be in just a few seconds.
But before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here.
It's a good shot.
Eh?
Now you swing the light.
On the meat bone.
Yep.
Potatoes that melt right off. Potatoes that melt right off the bone.
Hello? It looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me, could you wake up for a second, please?
Pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first.
Huh?
I was like that, and you were like that too.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't we try going back even further in time?
What? Even further, but how?
Simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here.
You can do that?
I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go, but if we can erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too.
Oh, wow.
Can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Alright, back in time again! Let's do time warp again!
Oh.
I think I'll give this to Stick.
What the? It's Lynn, a rookie detective.
Why is he foreign? I think I gave this to Ben before, but it was like one line, so whatever. Yeah, you can have it.
What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence?
Oh, I see.
We just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about extremely important cases, extremely important witness, currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector? Yeah, Inspector Cabanella? Upon my head is a snazzy beret. They told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency, but I think I better call this in. Oh, Lynn, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynn. You'd want to know. Keeps calling these public phones. What's the matter? Alright, fine. This is Point X. Idiot! Or was that him? We're being yelled at. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. Nice. Oh. Static is awful.
That's you,
Is
Ben.
that him still? I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
No, that's Ben.
Oh. I
James
can't
voice.
believe I forgot the trunk of all things.
With such
With
a
such
small body.
With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match.
Oh, so that hurts, Beauty. That's okay. That's what I love about you.
The heck is this?
I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug.
I just hate little bugs.
Can't hear very well. Oh.
Yeah, getting the microphone burnt will do that.
Yeah.
Okay, new theory. Lynn is a ninja. Wow. Van Driver was a detective.
It looks like it. I noticed something, though. That conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it before.
Right. We just heard it a few minutes ago, didn't we?
Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. What happened, I wonder?
We already know the answer. We saw what happened at the restaurant.
Well.
She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that is destroyed, it emits a loud signal. Enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones.
So that's why the detective passed out, huh?
Bingo. Now let's stop it from happening. The waitress quit. Who's gonna bring the water?
So here's a weird thing, is his body counts as being here, even though You'd think it would be in the restaurant, because that's technically where it was. Usually when the body moves,
yeah.
it goes there. But, yeah, people have questioned this, and it's like, well, I guess it was attached to the car, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a van. But then that rule doesn't doesn't apply for something else, but then sort of does. We'll see. Hey, this is the place that white-suited inspector filmed tonight.
This is the parking lot of the park to the east side of town. On the east side of town. It's been years.
You know this park?
Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. Then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park again.
Whoa, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. I wonder what happened.
Hold it! Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. I was gonna say that. It's a figure of speech.
What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Steak?
Anyway, whatever. Let's get started.
Okay, let's do that. I won't press her about that other thing right now.
Can't keep using Ace Attorney terminology. It confuses me. What the? What the?
Doesn't look like the detective's gonna come.
Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud. But it's fun.
Looks like we gotta just wait for a bit then. What's he saying? Already heard this, okay.
Don't let's just stick. That's the same as before.
Oh, what does he mean this time?
Mind your own business. I like to do things my way, okay?
He was a bore anyway.
Oh. Supposed to swing them?
I don't remember.
That was. Oh.
Well, he's got it. He's looking at it now.
What are these doing here?
There we go. Now we can get to the phone.
What's the matter?
Detective Wrench, this is Memory.
Those are names. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report.
Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them.
Ladybug? You mean a listening device? Do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Campanella will be furious.
They're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you?
Alright, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you.
Thanks. Later then.
Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? A young woman with red hair and red boots?
Oh yeah, that restless, suspicious chick. Sure.
Suspicious?
I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered 3 glasses of water in a row. And she spilled the second glass on the table.
Okay, fine. Keep your eye on her too, if you would.
You got it.
Oh wow, that waitress was an undercover agent.
And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious, too.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, so, you know.
No, I don't know.
Wait, did you hear what I heard? Did you hear what I heard about the listening device? I have to do something about that bug.
So should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? Looks like it's time to make a decision.
Wrong
Okay,
and you'll get a bad end. No.
I can't remember if this is the one where you actually don't want to do it, but let's go. At least if it's a mistake,
The
we'll
first
see why.
one you're probably supposed to. Ooh, the mechanic. I hate that guy's nose.
Nothing wrong with the chicken nose.
It looks more like bread to me. Hey, look where we are!
The heart of the chicken kitchen, eh?
Or as most people say, the kitchen.
I hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say, the more the merrier. There's smoke in chicken, there's fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. Well, that counts as a checkpoint, so... Let's see. We got a switch.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
We got
Shadow
a
the
t-shirt
Hedgehog.
that we can
Flip
scrunch and
down,
stretch.
Switch.
Shadow the Hedgehog Eggman, is that you?
What's wrong?
I can't seem to raise this switch. It won't budge.
Yeah, well, not surprising considering this whole place is sticky with grease. It must be stuck.
Yeah, it does feel pretty sticky. But if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it.
His nose still reminds me of a bread loaf with like slices cut in it.
Well, there she is applying
Wow,
the thing.
literally saying what I said.
What are they saying?
Look what she's doing. Do you think that could be...
Yeah, she's probably planning the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events.
You should kill her first. The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed.
In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes. The cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken.
Hey, I just had a good idea.
About what to do with the ladybug?
No, I was thinking we could let her and get crushed under the chicken instead of me.
I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident.
All we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it. Does the chef have an antenna? They're like a rolling pin.
It's smoky in here.
Gonna imagine you're gonna have to use him flipping the chicken somehow.
I don't think so.
The way the chicken, like, sounds is disturbing to me.
Can't remember if we want to turn this off now. I guess let's try it.
Oh, the bottle. Sure.
Okay, so now while she's distracted... Oh yeah, I like that, the bottle of
Oh,
wine inside the hat.
how did it
It's
go?
smoky in here.
It just went beside. Logic is getting less logical.
Ta-da!
Nice.
You actually can follow the driver into the... There, all set. You can follow him into the car. You can't do anything from in there, though. There might have been, like, a conversation I missed, but yeah. There, how about that?
Ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it. Oh.
La la la, chicken! Thou art so beautiful, chicken! I took a bite, the heart smells of fries, and I got goosebumps!
The heck is this?
Consumed with the love of consuming you!
Oh no, Vor.
La, la.
Damn, what are the kids listening to these days?
We did
They're
it!
murdered.
Yatta! Okay. Well, looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hand.
Yes, but still didn't escape the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I?
There must have been some sort of complicated set of circumstances that made you do it.
I just hate you. It's never okay to shoot a person no matter what the circumstances.
Hey,
Life
shouldn't that
lessons
be-
with Lynn.
Hey, shouldn't that be my line? But anyway, you were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on that case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into.
Yes, I guess I should, but I won't. Let's go back to the new present first.
Okay, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynn. I just can't stop thinking about Trixie. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me.
I'm sorry, Sakura, I just can't stop thinking about Trixie.
The chicken kitchen.
Also, didn't expect a pony reference in this
You
video
always fucking say it.
because it's funny out of context.
I think
No,
we
it's
should-
not.
As a pony fan, to be
The
specific.
disastrous
do
accident
need
has been
to-
completely erased. Once again, I've saved the red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynn, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. I'm just dialing up the crust on this voice. Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Meanwhile, Lynn's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Trick time!
Holy fuck, Lynn.
Eh.
Both gotta
memory.
eat.
Is Lynn having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. How'd the detectives know to stake out this restaurant tonight? I better see if I can get some information. But more importantly, I have lots of questions for that lady detective. No! Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Range. Come to see me, did ya? Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us. Just pretend we're not here.
Why don't you try some chicken while you're here?
No thanks. Just watching Lynn eat is quite enough for me.
So, how'd it turn out with my ladybug?
That listening device? Well, let's see. The gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Alright, but we're in the middle of an important talk. Could you leave us to it?
But you guys are the ones who called me over. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do that again.
Odd girl. Agree.
Me too.
Yeah,
Ghost
I
Trick,
probably
Ghost,
couldn't do
Ghost
it
Trick,
again.
Ghost Trick
But-
fans love that running joke. You see it constantly referenced in comment sections.
Well,
I agree.
Me too. So, did you decide you want some chicken? Or me, after all?
Didn't call you. Sorry, but could you give us some privacy? No, stay right there.
Uh-huh.
The crucial moment with this chicken here. I need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong. And you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know.
He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I better move now while I have the chance. And hey, if you choke on that chicken, I'm not gonna save you. Hey, why doesn't he have a core? That's funny. Even though I just saved that detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynn has, or that valiant little doggy missile. I thought the ones I saved are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know?
Yeah, like washing dishes and planting bugs.
Someday, I'll plan a big one on you, detective.
Why is she so horny? Odd girl. Agree.
Me too.
Listen, Lynn. Explain your side, and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Could you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly? Can do. I'm meeting someone here.
Meeting somebody. Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla.
Why do you have to meet somebody here? Special investigation unit is watching this restaurant. How can that be a coincidence? No, but it is a coincidence.
Hey, is it...
Is it true what they say? Sure. Looking into Detective Zhao's case on your own? But the Cavanella's worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay?
I like how she's stabbed pieces of it with her fork as well.
It's a lot of chicken, and none of it is like
Those two are
deplenished.
still up there. Bartender's still bartending. Alright.
It's the chicken version of the Mega Meat Bowl.
So how's that chicken you've been waiting so long for?
It's great! You know, Detective Ringe, that's his name by the way, sitting right across from me. He was just dead a few moments ago, right? Kind of taking the edge off my appetite.
Oh, brother.
He's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He give me a pass just for tonight.
Even though I might have killed someone. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core now.
What's this song
Doesn't-
called again?
This is Lynn, a targeted redhead.
Uh,
I thought a core was supposed to show up once I saved somebody.
I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right?
Unconscious? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either.
So for people who are unconscious when you say them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is.
You might be right. Okay, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I've still got lots of questions for you.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Let's get started then. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a co-worker.
Yeah, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero.
Hero, huh? You don't hear that word much anymore.
Well, it's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago.
Now just calm down and drop that weapon! You do this steak. God, I'm trying to figure out how to direct your, voice here without giving anything away. Somebody who's panicked, otherwise a fairly normal voice probably. You could maybe put an accent on it if you want, like some kind of regional thing, but it's not necessary.
Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! That day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. Then, suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared. I thought I was going to die. A sword? And then... he appeared. Detective Jowd. And that really loud sound, I think it was the sound of a gun. Passed out. I came to.
You're alright now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? Gongaga. I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective, huh?
That's right. It was my idea of what a detective was all about.
An ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. That's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. An important deal is set to go down here tonight at this restaurant. Deal that could affect the future of our nation.
A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though.
That's what he said. Wait, that couple at the table upstairs. Here they're foreigners. Waiting for the other party in this deal to show up now.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair. Is this other party they're waiting for me?
It's kind of hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the deal, except for one person. Okay, so they're not, like, actually blue. That's stylistic.
No, they
choice.
are. They've called them blue people before.
Yeah. Just, she says they're apparently foreigners, as if that's not, like, a
I
characteristic
guess.
of
Yeah,
foreigners.
it's weird. Like I said, the characters have called them blue before. So I guess this is just in this fictional setting, people can have blue skin, and they're from a country of people with blue skin,
Okay. Sure.
as opposed to like I don't know, second generation immigrants or something. You know, like these two are like specifically foreigners.
Yeah, I guess.
Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit. They say he's been Oh.
Is this me?
I guess it's probably Lynn, yeah.
They say he's been watching the movement of those two for a long time. I've seen him work so frantically on an investigation before.
Inspector Cavanella, huh? Apparently you're a real favorite of his.
Favorite? Yes, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that?
And have you seen me? I'm hot as shit. Inspector Cabanella and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that.
Joined the detective division the very same day. He's just Gumshoe.
He
but
kind of
with
is,
more
yes.
Two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Wait, those two led the detective division those days. Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little.
He changed.
Ever since the Detective Jowd incident. Now he distances himself from field work. He started to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder.
And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it.
Anyway, Inspector Cabanella took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved, huh?
He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam. Checking my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you. Inspector Cabanella, eh? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight.
Sure, it's taking Camilla long enough. Should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried. Is she
too.
also dead?
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said.
That just about sums it up.
It doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though.
Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe, no matter what. Camilla, that music box too.
Music box. Oh yeah, that wooden box.
The box was a present for Detective Jowd.
From Detective Jowd.
Yes, it was 5 years ago. That box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. Must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said.
So what's inside?
I don't know. I can't open it.
That's a shame.
Sissel, I really shoot you?
Where did that come from out of the blue?
I really don't remember. I tried and tried, but I just can't. I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased.
And who knows, knowing the truth might be even harder.
I'd rather believe there's hope myself. That was great! Chicken on my face? You're staring. What you thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken? Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's? What if it was? I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel. Huh? What are you talking about? Sorry, Lynn. It's tonight. Detective Jowd's, you know. It's tonight. His execution. There's still time. I looked into it and I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn. Maybe the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid. What? Execution is set for 11 p.m. What did you say? Gonna happen pretty soon. Is there anything we can do to stop it? Of course not. It's too late now. Without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. Going to go see him then. See who? What else? The Justice Minister! Be ridiculous. It's not enough time. I'm going. Thistle!
Me?
To the prison! Stop that execution!
Easy enough for you to say.
The Ringe, I'll be going now. Okay, I'll let you go this time. By the way, who's Thistle? Tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Anything else I can do?
I assume she thought the word Sissel because we can communicate telepathically.
Did you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here. Oh, your little Camilla? Okay, you got it. I'll look for her. Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd.
The life of yet another person I'm connected to is somehow is about to end tonight. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I've decided to go to the prison anyway. Alright.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that concludes another chapter. Next time, I suppose we'll be heading to prison to try to stop Detective Jowd's execution. See you guys then.
I'm going to jail!